Next up, we have a presentation from Music Unites, Be the Change event. Step forward. Thanks, you gave us some flyers here so we can follow along. Tell us about yourself.
Good evening, Mayor, Council. My name's Tim, and I am the founder of Music Unites Against Bullying. I'm here to talk to you tonight about this organization. It started right here in South St. Paul. We're currently working on the funds to become registered in the state of Minnesota. MUAB was almost started on accident. One night I was thinking about the losses that we had in our town due to suicide because of bullying. One that I know of for sure was because of bullying, online bullying. Then I started reflecting on my own issues of being bullied. I lost my cousin, I've lost friends, and I've dealt with it growing up as well. So I was thinking, what can we do? Thoughts and prayers are nice. They help people find the strength, but I wanted to do more. I just didn't know what yet. So when I woke up the next morning and I thought, I'm going to put together a music style festival. I'll bring bands of different genres together and we will show unity. We'll show that there are people that care, there are support systems, and that together we can have a good time and that everybody has a voice. We'll raise money, and the money that we're going to raise for this particular event, which I'll talk about, is going to the South St. Paul School District. They can use it for training, they can use it for help with their students, or whatever the resources they might need that are available to them. So I gave it the name Music Unites Against Bullying. The overwhelming support of the bands we contacted for this event was amazing. They knew I couldn't pay them, and they were willing to do it for free because they're willing to support the cause. And then the community, once the community started to find out what we were doing, the overwhelming support again from the community, just it's amazing. I knew this was going to become much bigger. This went from just a one-time event to now it's turning into an organization. And what we're hoping to do is, one of our goals is to hold 4 events a year, and each time helping a different school, a different community. The money will be raised for that school district. However, because we started here in South St. Paul, and this is our home, South St. Paul will have an annual event for this. So knowing that it was going to get bigger, I enlisted a few of my friends that I trust as board members. And the people that are involved with me, they have been affected by bullying as well, either personally or their kids or both, and they want to make the change as well. They're passionate with me. Do we think we can stop bullying? No. Can we help resolve the issues? Yes. Is bullying ever going to go away? No. That's okay. Now, I realize that we do have systems in our schools, and they're trying to combat these issues as well, trying to help with conflict resolution. Some have asked why I don't just help with these organizations. Well, because every child is different, and what works for one kid isn't going to work for the next. So we want to try to come up with alternative ideas and enhance the ideas that are already in place. One of the members asked me, said, are you ready to reinvent the wheel with stopping the bullying? I said, no, I'm ready to reinvent the whole car. I want to hold workshops for teachers and parents, bring them in, understand the signs, understand what to look for. The fact is that what better people to teach parents and or other resource officers or other people, other staff at the school than people who have been bullied, people who have gone through it and been tormented and came out stronger. So that's some of our goals and some of our plans. Our first event, it's very special to us. We're holding it November 18th at the South St. Paul VFW. It goes from 2 to 10 p.m. Like I said before, we have 8 amazing bands and artists all donating their time. The event itself is free. You can buy dinner tickets though for $7. Right now up until November 16th, which they go to 10, we're serving pizza, salad, breadsticks, and we're still getting other food. We've had a lot of sponsors come out of South St. Paul, which we're very grateful for, and we're still getting them for donations for raffles. And again, all that money that we raise is going directly to the South St. Paul. So Mayor Francis, members of council, we're a community that's ready for change. And we're ready to say, not in our town. When it comes to bullying, it's not in our town. That's simple. That we as a community here in South St. Paul, the residents, the business, the schools, civic organizations, and whoever else wants to be involved can show the state and everyone around us that we together will take the stand against bullying, and us together will be the change. I can take any questions.
Thank you, Tim. We have a proclamation in support of your event and what you're trying to accomplish, so we'll go through that. But before then, we'll let Councilmember Podgorski talk.
Do you have a Facebook page or?
It's Music Unites Against Bullying.
Music Unites Against Bullying.
Yes.
Thank
Anyone else? Any comments?
Well,
Councilmember Flatley?
Thank you, Your Honor. I just want to, I mean, you're going at it through music, I think is a great thing. I'm chairman of board of directors of Angelica Cantante Youth Choirs, and what's striking to me about that organization is the variety of kids that are so interested in music. And they come from, some of them are athletes, some of them, you know, they're nerds, and like, you know, you get them all, right? And it's such a great organization, and what unites them is the music.
Then
And so
for
I
me-
think your approach is a good one, and I
Well,
appreciate
for me
it.
personally, music saved me. Had I not had music growing up, I don't know where I would be. One of the extensions that we're doing for Music Unites Against Bullying is we're finding people who are brave enough to tell their story on video. And we're posting that online for people to hear, because the big question I asked them at the end, including myself, my video is up right now, is what would you tell your younger self? What do you wish somebody would have told you then, what you can say now? So, and the people that I come across, it's all because of the music. Music is what unites us.
Thank you, Councilmember. Any others on that? Well, I know for me personally, without music, my room would have never got cleaned as a kid. Music is really important. Brings a lot of things together for people. So, Tim, I want to just read this proclamation that we have for you, and then we'll present it to you. But it is South St. Paul's Unity Week. Let's be the change. Whereas people of all ages and abilities have the right to be safe from physical and emotional harm, and whereas any form of behavior that is threatening, harassing, bullying, abusive, or dangerous must stop. And whereas everyone who feels threatened, upset, or endangered by someone else's behavior, or who sees this happening to someone else, has both the right and responsibility to speak up. And whereas families, schools, youth organizations, places of worship, and all other groups responsible for empowering and protecting their members and promoting cultures of caring, respect, and safety for everyone. And whereas everyone in a position of leadership is responsible for modeling consistent, powerful, and respectful behavior to intervene in addressing unsafe behavior. And whereas the people of South St. Paul, by standing together, can make the change and say, "Not in my town." Therefore, I, Mayor James P. Francis, do hereby proclaim November 12th through the 18th, 2017, Unity Week in South St. Paul. Let's be the change. This proclaimed this day, the 6th of November, 2017. Signed, James P. Francis.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
So much.
I don't know if someone had Deb lining up for a photo.
She did now.
Let's come up here and get with the rest of the council members here, and we'll present that to you, and you can probably share that with